I'm gonna go.
TikTok, we've got Facebook and YouTube, and of course, Instagram, hopefully.
I think we might have Insta. Guys, we're trying something new. So I'm not sure. Let us know if you guys are watching on Insta, if you can see and hear us, because it doesn't seem like it is right now.
Okay, so what we're trying to do is when we have guests on the show, right now TikTok and Instagram can't see or hear the guests. So we're trying to figure out how to do that. I don't know. It does not look like it's working.
Well, it is? Okay, so guys, let us know if you guys can see and hear us on Insta. But guys, we're happy to be here with you guys today.
Yeah.
It's Friday. It is actually Friday the 13th, as Will Plunk is pointing out.
Yes. Do you guys believe in that kind of stuff? I don't know if I do, really. Hey, Martin. Hey, Adventures of Misty and Mike. How's everybody doing? Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining us on a Friday. We've got
it does look like it's working on Insta, everybody. Let's give Barbecue Pops and the temp a round of applause.
Yeah.
It does look like it is working. We got JC Grilling and Smoking saying hello, Northern neighbors.
Hey.
And Top Closer 99, that's Eve. He's saying no sound. So guys, let us know. Eve, that might be on your end. Hopefully it is not. Let us know if you guys can see and hear us. But guys, we got a really delectable episode coming your way.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have a spectacular time with you guys this Friday. We've got Barbecue Mama in the house.
Hey, Barbecue Mama.
We've got James. We've got Gary. We have got Bat 13. We can't go any further without saying Bat 13 got first on the grill.
Let's talk about it. He's back, baby. Bat 13. He's the king of first on the grill, okay? He's the king, the legend. He's everything that you've ever heard of when it comes to first on the grill, okay?
Yeah. Hi, James. How are you?
Hey, James.
How's everybody doing?
Okay, good. JC Grilling and Smoking is saying I see and hear.
Great. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting us know, because we always rely on you guys to tell us if you can actually hear us, especially if one person is saying that they can't. Maybe it is on their end, unfortunately.
Yeah, Eve is saying that he can't hear, and so is Lower YC is also saying that oh no, he's saying there is sound. Okay, thank you guys. Eve, great. I hope that it works for you, because we want you to hear us, buddy. We're glad that you're even tuning in with us today.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Sterling. How's everybody doing over on TikTok?
Guys, you guys know we're always trying to improve the show, update the show. Instant TikTok, we're always left out of our interviews that we've been doing. So we want, Barbecue Pops has been on a mission to try and get it to work so that you guys can see and hear them. And on that note, we also don't have a guest today.
We don't.
This is kind of an experimental episode.
It's a dry run. Because we have to do a dry run before we have a guest. That's like amateur 101. You do not do a full run.
But it's like a zero run because we don't have a guest.
and for the record though, TikTok we don't have capabilities for TikTok yet anyway.
Not yet. TikTok, stand by.
Hang tight, guys.
Kathy is with us. Hey, Kathy. She's saying this is different.
Hey, Kathy.
Guys, we tried this a while ago and it was a little bit glitchy, so we're back again trying to make it happen again. So we hope that it works. But guys, we can't go on until we kick off the show. We kick it off in a very, very special way around here.
We certainly do.
It's Friday the 13th. I hope that it's going to be a good show. Let's hope that there's no antics happening today.
Yeah.
But guys, we kick it off with our dance. Honey, are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go.
Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Oh, and it feels extra special in these shirts today.
I'm sweaty. It's so hot in here. I don't know why we chose to wear these shirts today when it's 1,000,000 degrees out.
Guys, it's like a September heat wave around here.
It is.
We need some short sleeves.
Yeah.
We do. We got Michael Naguera in the house saying, good afternoon, Maddie and Kiki. Hey, Michael. And JC Grilling and Smoking is saying, Bills kicked butt last night.
Yeah, they did.
But he's also, Barbecue Pops, he's also saying, but go Chiefs. Okay, so he had to add that in. That's his team. Okay, we hear ya. Okay. Guys, we're happy that you're here. We're talking about peameal bacon today. We're technically talking about a chopped peameal bacon wrap. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. Very Canadian. I like that because to a lot of people, they don't really know about peameal bacon. If you're not from Canada, that's like a Canadian thing that I didn't know about for a very long time. I thought everybody knew about peameal.
So did I. I know, guys, when we started our Instagram journey many, many years ago, when we were cooking with peameal, people always were like, what the heck is that? Like our international friends were like, what's peameal? What's Canadian bacon? I've never even heard of it.
I know, yes, that's right. And it's spectacular. If you have never had it before, it's absolutely spectacular. Hi, Kara. How are you? We've got Kara joining us. And
hey, Kara.
Someone has spotted the Ed Sheeran barbecue sauce already on TikTok.
Good eye, TikTok. Good eye.
We're going to talk about this in just a second. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I've bought like 5 bottles of this already because it is so good.
It does have a nice flavor to it, but I got to talk about the name.
Yes.
The name is so cool.
It's called Tingly Ted's.
Guys, this Tingly Ted's not the coolest name.
But it's not a hot sauce. It comes in hot, but this one's extra tingly, which means it's not really that hot at all. It's just mildly tingly, even though it says extra tingly. There's really no tingle to it.
It has like a bitterness to it, but like a bitterness in a good way.
Yes.
We got Barbecue Dave in the house. That's Barbecue and Beers. He's saying, hey, y'all. Hey, Barbecue Dave. And Hansy's Pin is also watching on Insta.
Hey guys.
We're happy that you guys are here. Okay, so guys, has anyone done the chopped craze lately? Like, I've been seeing a lot about that on TikTok. I'm gonna say it looks really juicy. It looks really delectable.
I personally am not really getting it. I don't really know why you wouldn't just chop stuff up and add it to a bowl and then mix the sauces. Like, why are you?
No, but it's not even about that. Normally, when you make a sandwich, there is no chopping. There's just stacking. You put it on the sandwich, you put it in the wrap, there's no chopping, but the whole point of the chopped sandwich is that you're basically, this is gonna sound gross, but this is how I take it. You're basically like chewing it on the board and then adding it into the wrap, and then so everything's like nice and juicy.
And that's fine. I get that.
It's kind of gross,
yes.
but I feel like that is like what it is.
But to me, I can't get past the why you're chopping stuff on a wetness on a board and stuff. I don't know why you wouldn't finally chop everything, but then add it to a bowl and mix it up like a paste.
I
don't get why we're doing it on a board. But
I get what you're saying, though, buddy. But I also am all about saving dishes because I don't want to have to clean up after. So I think that's what it's about.
I think so too.
That's what we're gonna go with, guys. We got Marianne in the house saying, "Hey, Maddie and Kiki, TGIF. Frank will be in a bad mood because of the Miami Dolphins losing last night." Sorry, Marianne. They played the Bills. I'm sorry about that. It was a huge blowout. Barbecue Pops was very pleased about that. We feel bad for Fritz Frank and all the Miami Dolphins fans in the house today.
We've got someone named Ontario saying hello from Oshawa. Very pleased to find you in here.
Cool. Oshawa
Very cool.
in the house.
We're from Oshawa too.
Born
Guys,
and raised.
Let us know where you're watching from and what time of day it is, because we always like to know that. We're fascinated by it.
We are. I don't know why, but we love it. Guys, this is peameal bacon. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna show TikTok what we're working with here, okay? Guys, if you've never seen what this looks like, that's what it looks like. It's thin. It looks like a piece of ham. There's a nice little line of fat along the side here. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely say give her a go. Okay, this is weird on Insta. It's like delayed. I'm like, what is happening here?
And if you wanted to, you can remove that fat because the rest of peameal is very lean. So if you really wanted to, you could take that off. Unlike regular bacon where the whole thing is fat.
True. You can, but I definitely would not tamper with this. This is perfect the way that it is.
Okay.
Hansy's Pit is saying, I make homemade peameal bacon all the time. It's easy and delicious.
Yes.
James, you rock, buddy. You absolutely rock.
Okay, Pan Man is saying hi from Ottawa. We've got Retro Food Flashback saying Thunder Bay. A lot of people from Ottawa, or Ontario,
Cool,
watching today.
Guys.
Zach saying hi from Newfoundland. So cool. It's 1:37 p.m.
Awesome. Good. We love hearing the time zones, too.
Marty is watching from Scotland. Sean is watching from Barrie. Very, very cool. We got someone watching from Sudbury. So cool, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on our chopped fixins. So I've got the onion that we're gonna chop up. I've got some tomato, some cheese, and some lettuce because we all know that makes a fantastic sandwich.
Guys, you gotta add cheese, okay? We're particularly talking about provolone, which lately, I don't know why, but I've been hearing a lot of people bash provolone.
What?
I know. I'm like, how is that? It's a very mild cheese. Like, I don't know why people have like an issue with it. It is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that's odd.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna hit the grill. We're gonna get this onto the grill. We're cooking with lump charcoal today. And usually when people think peameal, I don't even think that they think of putting it on the grill. But if you've ever made peameal like in a pan, if you try it on a grill, it's like 10 million times better.
Just like everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Charlene. How are you?
Hi, Charlene.
Let's see here. We've got someone named Homier asking where are we located. We are in Port Hope, Ontario right now. Okay, so apparently I was supposed to just chop this up haphazardly. I do not like to do that, so I'm gonna chop this up.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, look at that shot on the grill. Okay, guys, we're going direct heat, okay? It's going right over the charcoal, and that's why this is actually a very quick recipe. This is a good weekdayer. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about upping my roster of recipes to make during the week.
Okay, we've got Chef Chris saying, I prefer Fontina over provolone, but provolone is good.
Okay, Chef, I agree with you. Fontina, obviously fantastic, but let's hear it for the provolone, okay? I don't know, honey, have you heard that lately?
No.
People, I don't know why, but it's like, you know when things just like take the spotlight in a negative way all of a sudden?
Yes.
When just people like start hating on it?
Like Nickelback that time?
Yeah, oh my, yes, it's so
And then it was
true.
like
There's
cool to hate Nickelback.
And then now there's like a resurgence of people loving them. Like it doesn't, provolone will come back around. It will.
I hate to say it, I was one of those people who hated Nickelback, and now I don't know what it is, but I like me some middle-aged divorced dad music.
Me too. I feel like Nickelback is something you grow into.
Yeah.
You can't appreciate, I didn't appreciate them in their prime.
That was like peer pressure. You weren't cool unless you hated Nickelback, and now I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm confident enough to say I like Nickelback.
And I'm actually quite embarrassed to say that I didn't like them. They're Canadian. Like, what is wrong with us?
Yeah, and what's wrong with them? They're fantastic.
They're super talented. I don't get why it took a downtime with them. Okay, Barbecue Pops is not. Are you saying that you're not a fan of them, Barbecue Pops?
No, Fritz Frank is not a fan of the shirts you're wearing.
Oh.
Fritz Frank
Makes me very happy.
He's saying, I was going to say Happy Friday, but there's nothing happy about it. Those shirts don't make it any better. Fritz Frank, we're really sorry about that, okay? We heard the game was rough. I didn't stay up to watch it, but I heard it was a tough one.
Okay, so guys, here's what I'm going to try to do here, is I'm going to chop up everything in the proper, like, non-haphazard way, and that because this is how my brain is making sense of this. And then I'm going to make some piles, and then I'm going to chop it together.
Okay.
Because I don't like everything's not going to be the right size if I just go at it.
Guys, leave it to Kiki, who is just going to do her own thing. That's not how you do this, but he's like, you know what? I'm not going to follow the crowd.
These ingredients need some order here. Sorry, I can't do it all together. I don't like that. Especially because you're going to get bigger chunks of some things and smaller chunks. I have to do it first, like a little bit of a breakdown here.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
Now, can I just ask why this is called red onion when clearly it's purple?
We've talked about that before. A lot of people agree it should be called purple onion.
That's the question I have for you guys. But the thing is this is also for my garden. As well as, oh, bless you, the temp's got...
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, it's allergy season. Who's got allergies here?
The temp's got some fierce sneezes on them.
Yeah, they're terrifying, actually.
Yeah, they scare me every time.
Guys, I'm gonna need some attention at the grill, okay? Take a look at the peameal. Does that not look incredible? And that's basically like a couple minutes per side here.
Yes, it looks spectacular, honey.
And I feel like it's very forgiving. You're not, like, when it comes to peameal, you're not, like, it's not like we're going medium rare. It's just you're just looking for some nice color. And when it comes away from the grill, that's when you know it's ready to be flipped. Just like everything, actually. Hey, Dwayne. Dwayne's joining us. He's saying hello, everyone. We got Ashutosh saying hello, ladies. Happy Friday.
Hey. I saw that CJ was in the house. We did not say hi to CJ.
Hey, CJ.
CJ, how are you? Happy Friday.
Guys, Barbecue Dave is such a sweetheart. He heard the temp on Let One Rip when it comes to sneezing, and he's saying, bless you.
Buddy, where I come from, let one rip means one thing, and it ain't sneezing. What? Oh my goodness. We come from the same place, but...
Good point. We got Frank in the house saying, I hate onions, all onions. They're the only food I don't eat. Okay, now, Frank, people that are not a fan of onions, I'm very perplexed by that.
Me too.
What is it about them that you don't like? They make everything taste better.
Yes.
The onion haters always confuse me.
Me too. I don't understand it. No one's saying to eat it like an apple. Like I could see if you don't like it like that, they're strong. But
look, some onions, the Vidalias are so good, I would eat them like an apple.
Yeah, but if you want to eat them into stuff, they're definitely gonna. It's like onions and garlic. I can't think of really one dish that doesn't start with
Yes.
onions and garlic.
That's why it's like confusing to me. Is it like a textural thing? Like,
Okay, so honey, I've noticed you have 2 different types of lettuce here for me to chop up. Is there a reason for that?
I always just think that when it comes to wraps, we always like to say you need some crunch, you need some color. Iceberg is for the crunch factor, it's for the juice factor, but it doesn't add really like a lot of color. So that's why we're adding some nice, fresh green leaf lettuce in there as well.
All right. I love me a good iceberg.
Yep.
Iceberg's my favorite type of lettuce. And I don't want to hear anyone say it doesn't have any nutrients because that's not right. Okay?
Agreed.
If you're using it as a catalyst to get other vegetables into your mouth, that's enough nutrients for me. I love the texture. I love the crunch. I love the light flavor. I'll take iceberg over that, like, you know that box lettuce that's got all like the coarse, like frizzy ones in it?
I'm not a fan.
I do not like that type of lettuce.
I like it, but it's like it goes bad in like 2 seconds.
It's soggy. It's gross. It's. I don't like all the different textures. It's not my fave.
It is really good for you though.
I don't care.
Okay, wow.
Hi, Dwayne.
Dwayne is saying, what's not to like about onions or garlic? Dwayne, my thoughts exactly, buddy. Frank is saying, I was in Tropea last year and was surrounded by red onions.
Does that explain the story? Because I'm not really getting the punchline here.
So, Frank, are you saying that you hated to be surrounded by them? Because that sounds like incredible to me.
Okay, let's see here. Retro Food Flashback has got my back. They're saying iceberg is a good sandwich texture thing. Yep.
Agreed. Guys, I just have to say, what is the lettuce that's on the Big Mac? Iceberg, okay? It's iceberg, that therefore it is a delectable lettuce. If every little element that's on a Big Mac, I'm here for it.
Chef Chris is saying frisee lettuce or mesclun mix. Yeah, I don't want either of them. No, thank you. Like I said, I will have them if it's available, and that's all there is in a salad. But I like a nice crunchy, like a wedge salad. I love a good wedge.
So do I. Wedge is like texture city.
Okay, I just wanted to get a little bit of attention on myself here.
Here we go, guys. Buckle up, everybody. It's Kiki's garden time.
This tomato was picked fresh this morning. It does not get fresher than that. And on that note, I wanted to show you guys how beautiful this tomato is. I do not know what variety it is.
You don't?
I don't. And you know what's weird?
Weird.
Okay, so I thought I was planting Brandywine. Brandywine are my favorite types of tomatoes, but you'll see here, that is not a Brandywine. Brandywines are like a pinkish red color, and they're much bigger. They have a lot of cracking in them. So I guess, here's my theory. So I've got multiple plants of these, and I don't know what they are. So my theory is whenever I bought these seeds, someone mixed them up the seeds in the packet. Because these are not Brandywine, and you know what? I'm not mad at them either, though. They're sweet, they're delicious. I'm gonna actually save
super cute color.
Super cute color. I'm gonna save the seeds from from one of the tomatoes this year, just so I can recreate them. But I don't know what it is, and life is all about mystery, people. And that's fine with me. We don't have to know everything.
Okay, that really just terrified me.
What?
Because I just came back and the temp was looking. I was not expecting to see a human being's face and eyes right there.
Oh my God.
Okay. I don't know why that was scary, but that just absolutely terrified me.
Startle's easy. This one.
Wow.
American Liberty saying, "Let's go Buffalo."
Yes.
Yeah. CJ is saying Kiki needs to grow melons so we could say, "Hey Kiki, nice melons."
Oh my goodness, CJ, good
CJ.
one. Yeah.
I have grown melons actually, and this year I got in my organic box that I get, my vegetable box, I got a little yellow watermelon, and I saved the seeds from that thing because I was like, wow, I would definitely like to try growing that myself. It was really cool. So maybe next year I will get some melons.
All right, guys, you know how we always talk about shrinkflation?
Yep.
Okay, that is a whole pack of peameal, and like that does not look like a whole pack of peameal.
No, it doesn't. It
Like,
definitely doesn't.
That is the same size package that I always get. This is not from a butcher. If you get it from the butcher, obviously you get to say how much you want. But this is like not a lot.
Like, let's be real. If you stack that up and made one good size sando.
Yes, I thought this was good. I thought there was gonna be like peameal left over. Like, guys, look this is a standard plate. It's hard to tell, like just from the size here, but that's not a lot of peameal at all.
That's not.
I'm very surprised at this. Shrinkflation, baby. That's what's happening.
Didn't you notice that in a regular pack of bacon recently too?
I've been on a bacon kick this week, and I also thought that I was like, what the heck happened?
Can someone explain to me why there's no such thing as original sun chips anymore in Canada? This guy,
But they're at Costco.
No, I know, but I got thinking about that because I keep buying them from Costco, and they're in this like giant bag that is not that giant. It's the bag itself is huge, but there's like this much chips in it, and I'm eating them at an alarming rate because I love original sun chips.
They are good. They are really good, guys. So shout out to Costco for having a garbage bag size full of sun chips.
And sun chips, if you're listening, please get the original ones in regular stores in Canada. What's the deal there?
Okay, Glenna, is this true? Glenna said, happy Friday, ladies. So Ritz crackers are flat and small now? What? They're messing with the texture of a Ritz cracker. What is this world coming to?
That seems odd.
Those things were perfect on their own.
Ritz did not need a rebrand.
No, they did not. Frank is saying wedge salad rocks.
Yes.
And Hansy's Pit is guessing that this is a Lemon Boy hybrid. Do you think that is what that is?
I think you could be right. I thought my guess was going to be Lemon Boy. My guess was going to be Lemon Boy because the flavor is the same. Very low acid, super high on the sweet factor, and they do look quite the same. Let's see here. Mike is saying French onion, garden salsa sun chips.
Ooh.
I love all the sun chips, but the original ones. Have you guys had the original ones? They're fantastic.
Yeah,
and I don't know what it is.
I don't know why. There's like something like you wouldn't. It doesn't seem like that would be good. It just seems like it would be plain, but for some reason, it's incredible.
It does, and I don't get it. Every other flavor is available, and I'm seeing No Frills, Independent, Superstore. You can find the cheese ones. You can find the Harvest ones, whatever they're called. Harvest, is it Harvest Onion?
Harvest cheddar or something?
I don't want them. I want
the orange. I know the bags.
Yeah, there's a green bag and there's an orange bag, and the original is blue, and I don't see it anywhere except Costco.
Mm-hmm. I know, I'm confused by it. All right,
this is slices? I thought this was one giant chunk.
Yeah, no, it's slices, so
Okay.
that's going to be even better. Guys, our chopped sandwich is coming along good. We got onions so far. Anyone just joining us, we got 2 types of lettuce. We have onions, and I feel like the ratio to everything is looking fantastic so far.
I think so too.
We're making 2 jumbo wraps. They're actually made with burrito. We're going to be using burrito shells for these, so they're going to be quite large.
Yep.
Barbecue Dave, you are so cute, buddy. I can't even handle him. He said, the production of this show is awesome. Now, Barbecue Pops is going to take a round of applause. Okay, I think that's probably because Barbecue Dave is watching. He usually hangs out on Insta. He watches on Insta. And now, because Insta's showing the show in all its glory, guys, we weren't lying. There's 1,000 camera angles over here, and it is much better. But now you can watch from all the different locations because you can see all of them.
Okay, so we've got our cheese chopped up. We've got our onions. We've got our lettuce and our tomato.
I'm going to go with what you're saying, honey, because technically, when it comes to these chopped sandwiches, you're just supposed to, like, throw some meat on there and start chopping that up, too.
I don't like that.
But I feel like I'm going to chop it up.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I like everything its own. Then I will chop it together. But I want to have some control over the ingredients.
But then it's going to be like too much. I feel like.
No?
Then I feel like you're just going to mix it together. Yes, let's do. I will chop this. We will mix it together and then add our range of sauces that we have here.
We'll see.
Okay,
what
guys.
happens.
Key's going to do what Key's going to do. We all know that.
Okay, so what I wanted to mention. You cannot forget to season when you've got a lot of fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
That's a rookie mistake. If you're making a salad, you're making anything like a sandwich or something, if you go to like Subway or one of those like sandwich shops, they ask you if you want salt and pepper, get it. It doesn't cost you more, but you're gonna notice a huge difference. You have to add seasoning to raw vegetables. So we're gonna add in the Cluck and Squeal Savory Spicy. It's not so much spicy.
Yeah, that's like everything.
It's not spicy, it's just savory. It's delicious. We love this one. We're not gonna overdo it because we are gonna be adding the pea meal and we have the cheese in here, but you do need to make sure that you're adding seasoning, otherwise it's not gonna taste great.
Yeah. Now, James, I completely agree. I'm not even joking. I was gonna throw some horseradish into the mix today because you guys know Key and I have both been on a horseradish kick lately. I feel like it makes everything better. And he said you need a horseradish Dijon sauce. That would be so good. Okay, that is looking amazing.
Should I chop more though? Like I don't like this.
No, because I think that looks like it's gonna be perfect ratio.
Okay, Barbecue Mama's saying she's got my back with a big garbage bag of Sun Chips. Thank you, Barbecue Mama, because I'm out.
We knew she would.
I ate mine far too quickly.
We had somebody named The Real Slow Smoke saying, good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Hey.
We're cooking with peameal bacon today. I'm chopping it up. The temp is trying to get the cam over here so you can see in all its glory. Guys, this is Texture City. I'm going to go as far to say peameal bacon is like, obviously it tastes incredible, but it's all about the texture. It has like a nice chew to it.
It does, yeah.
But not fatty, which is like, I'm sorry, that is phenomenal.
Let's see here. Mike is saying Sun Chips are in the party mix. Mike, are those the original ones? Because I will pick them out if it is.
Party mix,
yeah,
come on.
I love a good party mix.
Look at this view of the shirts. Buddy, get in on here.
Okay.
Get in on here. Guys, do these shirts not look incredible?
Yeah, these are nice shirts.
Yay.
Okay, Temp's a big talker. Temp, what's your team?
No comment, no comment.
Okay, he's not willing to share his team, but he is willing to boo others' teams. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to chop this up a bit more because I did leave some of the lettuce a bit coarse just to give it some more chopping. But what's the texture we looking for here? Because I don't want to take it down to like too much.
Cool, Jay. Okay, so Jay is in Buffalo. He shared that with us before, and he said, our local butcher has peameal bacon. Shout out, Buffalo's just getting all kinds of shout outs today, okay? They have peameal bacon in the States, so that's cool.
That is cool.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Jay. Dwayne is saying, I believe peameal bacon is a historical thing from Canada. I'm proud that it is Canadian.
We've got Nathan saying hi. Retro Food Flashback is saying, yeah, you've chopped good enough. Okay, I will stop then. If people are pros at this type of sandwich, I don't want to overdo it. I am gonna add in the dressings though, and I'll stir. I'll switch from a chop to a stir.
I feel like this is a fun type of wrap. I am enjoying this so far. Yep, you got to watch. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
Guys, we have Frank saying that he had a lot of fun today. We're making him hungry, and he said, "Love you, girls. Keep up the good job." Thanks, Frank. You are so sweet. He's got to get back to it. Got to get back to work.
All right. So we've got some mayonnaise on here. Someone is asking. Cove Faye is saying. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. Is saying what you're making. We're making a chopped peameal sandwich. Okay. So we've got some. I don't know how much to add here. We've got some mustard.
This is just a big old pile of eyeballing it.
I'm gonna eyeball. Okay, and finally, we've got the tingly Teds. And if you could find this stuff where you live, I recommend trying it because I was a huge fan when I first started it. I bought like 1 million bottles. I did see someone over on TikTok at the very beginning said that they found them for 57 cents. And they bought a bunch of them.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's really good. It's like a nice, flavorful... to me, it's like a flavorful ketchup.
Yes.
It's not a hot sauce.
But don't you agree it has like a bitterness to it? It does have like some tang to it.
It does have some tang. It's got lemon juice in it, so it is tangier than ketchup. But I really like it. I feel like it's very, very addicting. Okay, so I'm going to stir this in here.
That does not look like a lot of peameal.
Can you chop that up more, though?
No, that's why I like it, because I want it to be, you don't want everything to be chewed up. That looks chewed, okay? We don't want it to look chewed.
I thought that was the point.
I know, but I want some texture to, look, we're doing our own thing when it comes to the chopped sandwich, okay? I'm gonna clear out, I gotta go wash up, because as usual, I forgot to put on another glove. I don't know why we keep forgetting that. And then, actually, before I'm gonna go wash up, and who could go for a dip dive? We got Jay in the house. Jay hasn't been able to tune in for a while, and he is technically the president of the big bowl of questions.
All right.
So I could go for a dip dive. I hope you guys can too.
All right, it's time. Okay, I'm gonna keep stirring. I think this looks like the right amount of sauces, though.
It does, but somehow you're eyeballing that perfectly.
Again, I don't really get why I'm stirring on the cutting board. It's not making a lot of sense to me, but we're gonna do it because it's a TikTok sensation.
Yeah, I know why I don't really, and like, does that not look like someone chewed it and then spit it out?
It does. It looks like a chicken bin as far as I'm concerned.
But like, it smells incredible.
Like, is this something we're gonna eat, or is it something I'm gonna put into a bowl and go give up to the chickens?
It's like half digested. All right, guys, let's let's see what we got coming out at us from the big bowl of questions today. I'm excited. Yeah, Jay's saying it's dip time.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in then. I still think you need to chop this finer,
Do we
buddy.
need all of that in there? I don't know if we need all of that.
Okay, I'll put some.
The ratio is hard to gauge here.
I'm gonna chop it more off to the side though. I don't think you've done it enough. I'm gonna take some liberties here.
Okay. Okay, Jay said he's waiting for 12:30, and perfect timing, Jay. Let's see what we got. Valentin's joining us. Hey, Valentin.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, so guys, the question is, coming out of the big bowl of questions, this goes out to everybody watching and listening. What is one of your current icks?
Okay, so maybe you should explain what an ick is.
Yes, okay, again, guys, the question is, what is one of your current icks? So something that you find icky, gross, disgusting. It can be anything. It can be about the opposite sex. It can be about it could be about food. This is a little bit icky so far.
Yeah, this is kind of giving me ick.
Icky. This was our idea. We were like, "Ooh, let's do this." But I'm like, you know what? I don't know about this.
When I've seen other people do it, I'm like, ew. It's like that butterboard thing. I was like, I'm not really getting why that got so popular.
Don't get us started on the butterboard. This, I can see the logic because I like a lot of sauce wraps. Sometimes can be dry. So that's why this is
Love
cool.
Gross Baking. How are you?
Hey, Love Gross Baking. That's why I think this is cool because look at how juicy that looks.
Yes. Okay.
Slightly
See, look,
ick, though.
better now. It's the same texture.
You know what, buddy? I will give it to you.
I'm just gonna do a little bit more.
Okay, I will give it to you because I do agree with that. Now, guys, question
Okay, I got a good one.
What is one of your current icks? James is sharing, he said cigarettes and a pukey emoji. Agreed. Fritz Frank said, yes, Fritz Frank. He's saying round of applause for Kathy's pork loin octopus.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys saw that. Head to my Semi-Charred Life's Instagram. She created an octopus out of a pork loin.
Yep, Kathy's fantastic.
I haven't seen something that creative in a long time, okay? Especially online, it's all been done. That hasn't been done before.
I'm gonna go on a limb here
cool,
and say
Kathy.
that's gonna be the next viral trend.
Yeah, I could totally see it.
Yep, I could see it.
It was cute. It looked tasty. What's not to love?
Okay, I got a good ick.
Okay, let's. Okay. Oh my goodness, Barbecue Dave. He's got such a good one. Let me just read his out before, honey. Then I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
Barbecue Dave. I don't know where you came up with this one, but so true. He said a slimy grocery cart handle.
Ew.
Oh my, we've all touched them before, guys. And it's
yeah.
an instant tear comes to your eye and you're like, what was that?
Oh yeah.
Is that spit? I always think, did someone spit on there?
Or is it like some kid that's eating an apple and it's just gotten all over? I
Is
can't.
it pee? I always think of the worst possible disgusting things.
I can't handle it.
Barbecue Dave, yes. Okay, so gross. Guys, anyone just joining us? Eva Llama just entered. Hello, Eva Llama. The
Hi,
question
Eva Llama.
is, what is one of your current icks? What do you find disgusting?
Okay, so this is actually looking good. It's a little bit messy. It's coming together nicely, but I think we're there. I think you can start wrapping, honey.
Okay, this is a lot of highs and lows to this wrap.
I still am not really getting why we couldn't have done it in a bowl. I don't know why this became a thing on a cutting board.
It looks like you're going swimming in that. You're doing some swimming technique in there.
Okay.
Hey, Farah. Okay, I will start wrapping. Let's hear your current ick.
Okay, and let me deglove because I have quite a bit of sauce on everything. Okay, so I got a good one for you guys, and I guarantee you there's going to be people who share this same one.
Let's hear it.
One of my icks is when people, particularly men.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
We're gonna go
it's
there.
Getting juicy.
So particularly men, when they have nails of any kind. Like long,
Buddy,
if I can see
no.
nails on a man, ew, so gross. And I can't tell you how
That
so many.
was mine.
What?
That was mine.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to goodness gracious, that was mine.
Ew, you know why? Guaranteed.
I have another, but now I forgot it.
Guaranteed we have the same one because I'm seeing so many people lately posting food videos, like so many guys posting food videos, and they've made say a burger or something, and they're holding it up, and they're like, oh, look how good that looks. And I'm like, did you not look at your own hands before you're holding this up? You look disgusting.
Yeah, and never mind.
Clean up. Clean up.
If they're long and then there's gunk under there, I'm like, oh, and you're preparing food? No.
Yes.
Absolutely disgusting.
Super gross. Definitely super gross. That's probably my biggest one.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
Jason, he agrees. Yeah.
Yes.
Super, super gross.
Square Table Degenerates is joining us, and he's saying nails over teeth. What in particular about teeth are we talking about here, buddy?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Because teeth can go very wrong as well.
Retro food flashback is saying, now I'm feeling self-conscious. Then they're looking at their nails. Guys, I'm trying to help you.
Peek. Take a little peek before you start shooting, okay? Now, this texture-wise, I'm going to bring this closer. I'm going to bring this closer
here,
so we can, I want to make sure that we get every last bit in our wrap here. Texture-wise, I feel like this is going to be good.
I think it is. But yeah, I am seeing that a lot lately, and I'm not getting it. And
but I swear to goodness gracious, as soon as I read that, that's what I was going to say. Ooh, look at this shot! Yes!
Actually, you know what? The same goes for women, too. I find long nails absolutely disgusting because I know for a fact, if you have long nails, they're not hygienic. There's absolutely nothing you can do to clean underneath them. I think nails that are long...
In fact, they're dirtier.
They're so gross. And there's so many girls that I see in videos trying food and there's like sauce dripping down into their nails and stuff. I'm like, ew. Very, very gross.
Okay, this smells fantastic. And
yeah,
I feel like your sauce
really
ratio is good.
I think it's looking great.
CJ, I'm sitting here staring at my nails now. Guys, take a little quick peek, okay? That's all we gotta say.
I'm trying to have your back here. I'm trying to do you a favor.
Kathy's saying my current, as in right now, is the centipede I thought I killed, but then ran away and hid. No, Kathy! Ew, he's still roaming around in there. Kathy, are you talking about those like indoor house centipedes? Because I can't.
Maddie
I just can't. Those instantly make me bawl for some reason.
Yeah, Maddie hates
I see them
those.
and I want to bawl. I want to start bawling.
Cody is saying, can you send one to me in Waverton National Park, Alberta? I wish we could.
Okay, guys, drone technology is getting better and better. Imagine being able to hook this up to a drone.
Yep. And let's see here.
Oh, yeah. Guys, look at this shot right here.
Triggered Looney is saying, worse than men with nails is men with chewed nails. Oh, that is so gross.
That is gross. Okay, guys, check that out. It's a perfect little package.
Oh,
right
that
here.
looks great, honey.
Yeah, look at that. Nothing's going to be falling in the... I'll take it, guys. I will take it. Okay, we are going to do our other one. Let's see if we can get it exactly like that, because I was just eyeballing the amount of filling to see if this one is going to have the same amount. Because I think you guys know, I've shared many times before, I have a tendency to overload.
Yeah,
Try and act like you don't. You do too. You do too. You do too. Excuse me, you do too.
I think everyone does. Especially
exactly. Oh, this one does look a little bit like it might be a little bit overload, but I feel like this is good, actually.
Yeah, I think you should have added a touch more to the first one because we're not gonna. I don't know if that's gonna.
Well, there's no turning back now. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, this is my ick, and I'm not. This is not going to be a popular opinion.
Uh-oh.
But
if you're prefacing this conversation,
it's just how I feel. Okay, it's just how I feel. Other than the nails, actually, yeah, you can put that on there.
All right.
I'm not a huge fan that right now. I feel like plastic surgery is like at an all-time high.
Uh-oh.
It's like everywhere,
We're going there.
everywhere you go, it's like everyone has lips. Everyone has like, you can see that look. I don't find that attractive, and I don't know why that's like such a popular thing right now.
This is not going to be a popular thing right now.
It's just how I feel. It's just how I feel.
I would have to agree with you, honey. I would have to agree with you. Harry is saying, do y'all deliver to Muskoka, Ontario? Harry, that would be cool. I wish we could.
It's just a little drive, Harry. We would do it for you.
Yeah, you're going to have a great weekend up there, Harry.
Yeah, Square Table Degenerates is saying not much plastic surgery in the barbecue space. Exactly, guys. Barbecue keeps us young, okay?
Yeah. Oh, no. It always scares me. Yeah, I don't get that either.
Yeah, I'm not getting it. And, like, instantly, when you're in real life and you... CJ said, man, I'm feeling personally attacked today. Yeah, like, I just feel like you can see it. It's, like, so much, especially in person. I just, like, don't get why people are doing it. Like, don't mess with stuff.
But also, who decided that the benchmark for attractive was giant lips?
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
That's what I'd like to know.
If you naturally have giant lips, that's naturally going to look good on you.
Yes.
But once you start tampering with your face, I feel like you can instantly see a difference. And, like, obviously, this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I just, like...
If it makes you feel good and you want to do your thing, all the power to you.
Yeah.
But we're allowed to have an opinion.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to get in here with my hand.
Okay.
You always say your hands are the best tools in the kitchen. And guys, this grill is extremely hot, so we don't need to preheat this for too long, or else these burritos will go from perfect little bundles to perfectly burnt bundles. Okay?
Well, especially because we're going to cook these over direct heat and we're using lump. That's not going to take long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do have to say, honey, I take it back. It looks like you put the right amount in each.
Where's my round of applause? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It doesn't feel good if I gotta ask for it, everybody. Okay.
I think that's gonna be really good.
Okay, so Hansy's pitting. I was lucky to have fish lips. James, if you have those naturally, you rock them, okay? But guys, I always just think natural is gonna be better. Okay?
I think so too.
I'm gonna get this onto the grill and so we can get this slightly preheating. But who wants to go for cheers to the weekend?
Let's get them on first, and then we can see what they look like, and then we will switch to cheers to the weekend.
And just start clearing off,
Yeah.
and let's get rolling because I cannot wait to try this cheers to the weekend.
Okay, so we've got a really great beverage today. It's Friday. Who wants to wet their whistle? We're not gonna do anything alcoholic today because there are a lot of sober people that in the crowd, myself included. So it's nice to try something that is alcohol free. And first of all, let's just see. Okay, so we got the
that's hot.
burritos
Okay.
on the grill. We're cooking them over direct heat. Those are going to be really
Yep, ready
fantastic.
to rock and roll because I'm going to let that heat up for 2 seconds because we don't want this to be burn city, guys. We didn't come this far with the highs and lows of this chopped wrap to lose them at burnt territory, okay?
Okay, so Triggered Looney is saying, I really don't like the skin color lips trend. I like a natural lip.
Because I just feel like natural is always going to be a good call.
I don't like a lot of the trends as far as appearance goes. You know what else is a big ache of mine that I was going to say?
What?
The fact that I'm sure this was the same throughout time, but I feel like now girls all look the exact same.
Yeah.
Same exact hair, same exact clothes. The
lips.
I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
When did it become a thing to not look like yourself and to not want to have your own individual style?
And you know what I've noticed?
What?
Okay, so recently, guys, we're gonna go in a beauty direction for a second. But recently, Kia and I, we were gals in the '90s when we were a product of the overplucked eyebrows. We're trying to grow them back. It's been taking a while, but you know what? That should have stayed natural. The more that you tamper with stuff, the more it doesn't look good. We've been rocking bad brows for years, okay? We're just starting to get good ones.
Yeah.
So the answer that we all need to just remember is the less you tamper with, the better, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna get this on. I'm actually gonna glove up because that grill is hot, 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 okay?
Okay, so what we're gonna make today is, again, a TikTok sensation, although I think this is a social media sensation.
Totally.
We were so excited to make this. It took us a long time to be able to find this stuff here. I don't know why in Canada we're dropping the ball on certain ingredients. This is not available everywhere. This marshmallow fluff stuff that Maddie likes to call fluffernutter.
Yep, guys, it is in fact
that's not what it
called
is.
fluffernutter, but we did look it up, or someone I think in After Dark looked it up, and fluffernutter is that sandwich mixed with peanut butter. Yes.
It says that on the container.
Yes. Okay, so I didn't. You guys are making it seem like I just invented that, or I was making it up. Okay, this feels solid.
It says a fluffernutter is a sandwich made with marshmallow fluff and peanut butter. That's all it is. But that's not what we're making. We're gonna make what's called a fluffy soda. Very, very simple. I've seen so many videos of this online, and I thought, we have to make this. We have to see what this is like. So we had to first locate something. We had to locate this and figure out where we were gonna find this. Now, I don't know what they put in this stuff.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
It's like
gracious.
marshmallow and icing combined. Oh, it's got such a strong vanilla flavor. And it looks like I've never had this. It looks like liquid.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Marshmallow.
Buddy.
Oh, good heavens. Okay, so basically all we need to do to make this is take some of this stuff. Oh, it is like a icing. It's like an icing texture. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you gotta get a clean glass, a clear glass, and we're gonna take some of this stuff and we're gonna just smear it on the outside of the glass. Okay, so the goal here is to take as much of this stuff as you can and cover the inside.
Oh, she's going hot and heavy with it.
Well, you gotta smear it on the...
That's a lot.
That's the point.
Can I like that there's you don't need to be particular or fancy with this.
This is fun.
Yeah, both of these things today, the chopped wrap and this has been a very fun food episode, guys.
Now, the adult in me is wondering how I'm gonna clean this after. But I think that's why kids like this stuff, because they don't think of these things. But to me, I'm like, this is gonna create a sticky mess.
I'm gonna need the limelight for a hot second.
Okay.
He's just gonna keep rocking and rolling. Guys, look at how good that looks, okay? This didn't even need to be preheated, this cast iron pan, not that long, because it's so hot. We're cooking over direct charcoal here. I saw somebody new in the chat said they're cooking on Weber kettles. We certainly are, buddy. We are cooking with lump charcoal, and oh, that looks so good. And guys, we're actually, I don't think that you can see this from this angle.
TikTok can't, but don't worry, guys. Hang tight, and we'll show you after.
Guys, check that out. Oh yeah, you can see it. There's an M&K logo on there, courtesy of BBQ Pops. Okay. Does that not look awesome?
It looks spectacular, honey. Very nicely browned. Okay, so from my understanding, the goal here is you want to cover the entire inside of the glass with this stuff so you cannot see the outside. And I think I'm doing a pretty fine job at that.
Okay, it was James who was new here, and he's saying my inner fat kid is in heaven. He's like, anyone who's just tuning in right now, we're making chopped pea meal wraps, and Key is literally coating a glass thoroughly with this fluff stuff. Like, this is everyone's heaven, okay?
Look at this. Okay, so all you do, you guys saw what I did, a butter knife, you're just going to coat it in there. Oh, good heavens, that smells so good. Why does that smell so good?
Yeah, I know. Why does that smell so good? It's surprisingly strong. Like,
it is.
Marshmallows, you don't think to smell strong, but that is surprisingly strong.
Okay, so then all we need to do now, we've got some ice here, and we're going to add in some ice to the inside of the glass here.
Oh, we are going ice in there still?
Yep, because it has to be like super, super cold. And you can do this with any soda, but from my understanding, it should be a dark pop or soda. We're going to use the Pepsi Zero Sugar, although I don't really know why, because we've got enough sugar to kill a horse in here.
Look, it's called balance, all right? It is called balance, and I think that's going to be a perfect combo. Now, does this need to, you said it needs to be a dark pop?
I think it does. I don't know for sure, but I think that's what I'm seeing online, is that it is a dark, that everybody is seeming to do it with a dark pop.
Okay, Fritz Frank is saying I need a burrito rolling lesson. Fritz Frank, we gotta get BBQ Pops to get like a slow-mo replay option on this, because I feel like I did wrap that a little bit quick, but it's pretty simple.
It is pretty simple.
Especially with the big burrito shells like that.
Okay, but one thing we didn't mention though yet, did we say those are the big burrito shells? Because
Yes.
you can't do that with the large.
No.
That's an
These
extra
are
large.
extra large.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna just top this up and wait for it to go down a tiny little bit here. And you can't even see it from the outside because I've got it coated in that marshmallow fluff so much.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't that look cool?
Buddy, that is gonna be so good.
Okay, so then all you need to do to be able to drink this is you have to get one of these big straws. This is like a smoothie straw. You can order these online. They're or even I think along the dollar store might have these. But you can't drink this with a regular straw, or else it won't really like get.
No, that's the whole benefit of that, is that you need it to be one of those thick straws.
All right, so honey, I'm gonna give this to you to try.
Put the straw in for me.
You have to scrape the side. No, you have to scrape the side as you're going.
But I don't know the technique. You do it for me.
Okay. So here's what you're supposed to do. Get your straw and scrape down the side and drink at the same time. So you've got some of the fluff in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to try that and tell me what it's like, because I've been waiting for so long to make this and I thought it looked spectacular. Excuse me.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, there's too much awesome happening right here. Way too much awesome happening here.
Let's see here. Yes, Barry, please try it. People are asking you to try it, honey. Go ahead and try it.
Let's give this a go. Okay, so you scrape down the side.
You scrape down the side because otherwise you can't. It doesn't really mix in.
Mm-hmm. Oh my good. No.
Is it so good? You have to scrape every time.
It tastes like, okay, you gotta sip and chew. Sip and chew a little bit. It tastes like a not really too cold float.
Like a root beer float. That's exactly what but not root beer, obviously. But
Yes.
that's what I was picturing. Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Ooh, that's a keeper.
And so easy. And you can even, if you wanted to, you could.
Ooh, that's very refreshing.
You could dip the outside in this and put some stuff on it. Like,
surprisingly, though, this isn't. You would think that this would be like too sweet, because I don't like things that are too sweet. But it's like the pop is like balancing off the sweetness of the fluff.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. Eric is saying, where in Canada are you? We are in Port Hope, Ontario. Sherry's saying, hi from Simcoe, Ontario. How's it going?
Yeah, Newbies Maniac, totally. He's like, don't even try using the paper straws.
No.
These are good old thick plastic straws. For sure you need the thick ones for this.
Yeah.
Okay, Evil Llama thrown out of That's What She Said. Sorry, everybody.
And I don't even know what that was to.
I never know what it's to. You bring that over to the temp, honey. Let him give that a try. Newbies Maniacs are also watching on Insta.
You're welcome.
So what do we
He
do?
said, "Oh my goodness, my teeth are already starting to hurt watching this." Yeah, you guys think it would be super sweet? Surprisingly, it's not.
Yeah, to me, I thought it was definitely
It's
going
really
to be.
balanced. We
I'm just
got
gonna
Uncle
enjoy this.
Chico saying a dark pop is when barbecue pops gets too much sun. Good one, Uncle Chico.
Hi, Uncle Chico.
You got a little giggle out of barbecue pops, okay?
I love
And
that.
Uncle Chico's also saying way too much awesome happening. Shirts need to be made. Okay, I thought he was saying these shirts, because these shirts, some people love them, some people hate them today in the chat. Fritz
Everyone
Frank,
loves them.
Fritz Frank in particular, I'm sorry. The temp doesn't like them either. But guys, I'm sorry, that cocktail needs to be on everybody's try list.
I think so too, and I'm excited because now that we have this stuff, I am going to make a fluffer nutter drink of some kind.
Yeah. But I'm making, like with the peanut butter too?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, what pop would be good in there with half peanut butter, half marshmallow?
Like a
Like a
vanilla something.
Yeah.
Is there like a vanilla?
Well, this is kind of vanilla-y. Okay, we're gonna slice this. I gotta give
Yeah,
this
what
a try.
would that be good with?
I gotta give this a try.
Oh
but-
man, we got to think on it. I definitely want to do something like that.
So do I. But guys, this is like really cool. I have to say I'm really enjoying the Instas like this. TikTok, hopefully we get there with you guys too. But guys, while we have you here, we have our next guest coming on next week. It's actually a bison farmer, which is going to be super cool. But I'd like to ask you guys, who would you like to see on the show? Guest-wise.
Yeah, great question.
Because we do want to have more guests on the show. We've had a number of guests so far, and people always seem to really like them. We have a lot of fun talking with them, and now that we can do this, TikTok hopefully soon, I want to know who people want to have on the show.
Josh Allen.
Okay, Josh Allen would be super cool to get Josh Allen. If anybody doesn't know, that's the quarterback to the Buffalo Bills.
Yes, he is.
I don't know if he would be coming on this show on Friday, because I feel like he's got to get his head in the game for Sunday.
We could try. I think it was
saying a bison
Dwayne.
farmer sounds good.
I saw Dwayne say that when he was younger, I think it was his parents said to use a green onion as a straw. I think that would be very interesting.
Not really for this cocktail, that's for sure. But you know what? It might give it some extra spice to it. You know that savory sweet thing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut this down the middle. Let's see what we have here, okay?
Okay.
Jay is seconding barbecue pop, saying Josh Allen.
Okay.
Guys, we'll try. Okay, we will try. Let's give this a slice down.
Ooh, John is saying the fluff and coffee is nice. I feel like that would be
Ooh.
spectacular.
Now, guys, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but I want to hear the crunch factor here.
Okay. Oh, that's super
Can
crunchy.
you guys hear that?
Yes.
That's gonna be good. All right, let's hold this up to the Yep, the temp's right with me. Check it out, guys.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
That looks really good.
All right, guys, this has been a lot of highs and lows to this wrap.
Quite a few highs and lows, but I think it worked out. Now,
Okay, actually, we got to show TikTok. TikTok,
Okay, yeah,
I'm coming up
TikTok
with you.
never gets to
I'm
see.
coming up with you. You never really got to see the up close here. But this is the example of a perfectly wrapped wrap. Look, there's no juices coming out. It's not falling apart. If you are wondering, do you have to sear it in the cast iron pan? You don't have to, but that actually helps keep it together.
Yes.
So you can eat this perfectly fine without like if you were making this at work and you don't have access to like a pan, you could totally just eat it raw like this, but it's not going to hold together as well.
It's not the same.
It's not going to taste the same either.
I've tried to do even like a burrito without doing the crust on the outside. It is so not the same.
No,
you
it's
have
not
to
the same.
you have to warm that up too.
Agreed.
It's not.
We have somebody named Toilet Bowl Food Review. Really like that that handle. They're saying bravo. Thank you for joining us. Jay saying the fluff in hot chocolate.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. What about matcha?
Ooh.
That
Oh
would
my
be so
good heavens,
good,
that would be
too.
so good. Okay, this is going to be the next few weeks. I'm telling you right now.
Guys, good thing that tub is rather large.
Okay, Retro Food Flashback is saying make a banana fluff, peanut butter, a bit of jam on a grilled flour tortilla for dessert. This is going to be the thing.
Guys, fantastic ideas. Fritz Frank, awesome suggestion. He's saying, would Ted Reeder come on the show? Ted Reader, we love him. He's one of our good barbecue friends. I will have to say, if he does come on the show, we're going to need a 10-second delay for the fella, okay? The guy's got a mouth on him. Anyone who knows Teddy knows. This is going to have to be beep central.
Yeah,
okay?
the temp's going to have to just be right on that and just make sure he's just...
Kidding, that we love Teddy, and you know what? If he comes on, he can just let it fly, okay?
Yeah.
Canadian Whiskey is saying you should get Sid 60 on the show. That would be awesome. Guys, anyone tuning in internationally, Sid 60 is one of the hosts of Breakfast Television. We know him. We know him from us going on that morning show. So that would be a good guest too. That would be a really good guest.
Okay, the Noomies Maniac is saying, what is matcha? Wow.
Oh, Noomies Maniac, you walked into it, buddy. You walked into it. Key, give it to him. I'm gonna give this a taste before this gets cold because this is nice and warm.
Okay, I am a huge fan of matcha. If you like green tea, you will love matcha because what matcha is, unlike green tea where you're steeping the green tea leaves, matcha is the green tea leaves but ground up into a fine powder. And then you just mix it with some water and you can add in some sweetener and some milk of choice. And you're getting all the benefits of the green tea leaves because you're consuming them instead of steeping them. So if you haven't had matcha, I definitely recommend it. It's spectacular. It makes you feel incredible. Unlike coffee, where coffee gives you that like spike of caffeine and you crash,
The slow simmer.
matcha's kind of like it's like a very calm caffeine. Yeah. Shane is saying the YouTube view is better. Yeah, Shane, we get
totally
you.
agree, buddy. Totally agree.
You.
We're working on it. Barbecue Pops is working on it to get it so TikTok also can see.
Yes.
Because Insta can see. Okay. Guys, this is spectacular. I didn't know if this was going to be good or not based on what we were seeing and how I was describing it so disgustingly.
We both were. It was like, it seemed very odd to me too, but now I get it.
Yes.
Even with cutting it too, I like that the texture is like you're cutting right through. You know, sometimes if
And eating it. When I bit it, it was like, you know, sometimes with the wrap, you're biting it and you're pulling stuff out.
Yes.
So since this has been pre-chewed, it's actually very helpful in the eating experience, okay?
Okay, James is saying, Kiki, is the fluff available in the U.S.? James, that's a great question. I would assume so.
I think that's probably a product of the U.S.
I think
that we are grateful to have up here in Canada.
I think
the U.S. has everything good.
Pretty much anything we have here, you guys already have there. It doesn't work vice versa, but I think you will definitely have it down there.
Guys, Kathy is saying, tomorrow is my birthday. I'm officially old. Hashtag old as dirt. Kathy, no, you are not. But guys, let's give Kathy a round of applause for her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kathy. Marianne's and happy birthday, Kathy. Cheers.
Happy birthday, Kathy. Kathy, if that's what old as dirt looks like, count me in.
Exactly.
Because,
exactly.
oh, good heavens.
Yeah.
That's a fine looking lady.
It really is. She really is. Kathy, we hope you have a great birthday weekend. Fritz Frank is saying happy birthday. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Shane, he switched to go on to YouTube.
Hi,
Shane, we
Shane.
were lying to you, buddy. It's better over here.
But Hank, if you are on TikTok, we're trying to get it so we have the capabilities of you being able to see all our different camera angles in here. Just give us some time.
Okay, also we'll say, guys, don't skip the seasoning step.
Yes.
Okay? If you don't want to season with barbecue rub, which I don't know why you wouldn't, it's obviously going to be better. But if you just want to season with some S&P, that's what makes this. I think a lot of people think food is bland because they're not seasoning properly. That's seasoned perfectly. The sauce is perfect. The filling is perfect. I am very pleased by that.
That's making me really want this.
We absolutely rock that, yes.
And veg in particular, like salad. A lot of people think they don't like salad. Add some salt and pepper to it.
Exactly. It's going to make everything better.
Yep. Eva Lama's saying it's his birthday. I don't know if I can believe that, Eva Lama.
Yeah,
he says that every week.
It's technically his birthday every single week, but you know what? Happy birthday, Eva Lama. We love you, buddy.
Happy birthday, Eva Lama.
Happy birthday to anyone who's having a birthday this week. Kathy saying thank you. Oh my.
Kathy, it's true.
Kathy, we wouldn't say it if we weren't being serious here. It's 100% true.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying happy birthday, Kathy. Guys, this episode was locked and loaded, and we're at time already. We always say it. I don't know where the time goes during these lives, but it certainly does go. It certainly does go.
Yeah, now, if you are joining us for Maddie and Kiki After Dark, we don't have a question that anybody has sent in, so this is going to be a very fun, relaxed hangout. We're going to be able to talk, get to know each other better. That sounded a little bit sexual. I did not mean that.
No, it didn't. It actually didn't at all. We have Santa Claus, North Pole, Canada. Oh, Santa's on the show.
Santa, are you coming to town?
Saying, that's a good idea, Noomies Maniac. I'd be willing if the girls behave. Did someone suggest having Santa on the show? Because 100%.
Santa.
Santa, you're coming on, buddy. You're coming on.
Santa, were your ears burning? We were just talking about you.
Shane is saying, did you seal the wrap with melted cheese? Guys, the melted cheese on the exterior, I think, is a really nice touch, but we went on the inside.
James is saying thank you for the great content you make. James, you are so sweet. Thank you
James,
so much.
we hope you come back again. Guys, I can't believe it. The show is over. We're so grateful that you guys came and that you guys participated in the show. Just a heads up to everybody, the show will now be flip-flopping every other week to Thursday, okay? So next Thursday, I don't know the date, but September something.
I don't know either.
We are going to be going live at 12 p.m. Eastern, and then the following Friday, it will be Friday again. So it's going to go Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. We hope that you guys will be along for the ride. We have our next guest, which is a bison farmer.
But we will let you know every week which of the days that it is in case people get confused, because I know I do.
James is saying great show today. Thank you, everybody, guys.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. And we got through it. It's Friday the 13th.
Amir is saying, are you guys in Ontario? Yes, we are. Amir, thank you for joining us. Thank you guys so much for joining us on whichever platform you are watching from. And we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, we really do, guys. We love you guys so much. Bye, BBQ family.
See you guys
Happy
next
birthday
week.
again, Kathy.
Bye, guys.